It's the first time in 2 years that Manchester United have won 4 Premier League matches in a row. What is it like to play here at Old Trafford when the crowd are like this?
Oh, it's incredible, you know. We've had moments where we were not great, and it still was like this. Obviously not at the end of the games, and obviously now the energy is different because you win games. When we win games, everything looks brighter, and we're very happy ourselves, but also to give this to the fans.
How have things changed so quickly under Michael Carrick?
This is football. Football changes from one game to another. So I think Michael came in with the right ideas of giving the players the responsibility also, but some freedom to take the responsibility of on the pitch doing the decisions that were needed. It's very good with the words. I think he still remembers what I told him the last time he was our manager for our last game. And I was sure that Michael could be a great manager, and he's just showing it. And we hope that we can help him even more, so everyone can see not just us as players that we are good players. That's why we are at Man United, but also the staff is very good.
Is it helpful having someone here as the manager that has played for the club, that understands the pressure of playing for Manchester United leading you?
No, I think everyone understands the pressure of playing for this club. If you don't understand, you start to understand very quickly, because this is a massive club and everyone knows the expectations around it. So I don't think that changes, but obviously Michael has won everything here. He knows what it means for these fans, what it means for the club to win, and how much is needed to win in this football club. So I think that adds something special to the team.
Yeah, another good day for him, the captain, another good day for his teammates and his manager. Those Manchester United fans have seen some turnaround in 4 Premier League games with 12 points out of 12. And a reminder, the last time they won 4 in a row under Erik ten Hag, almost 2 years ago. And it was a 1-0 for a long time against the 10-men Berbatov, so there was a little bit of relief when he made it too.
Yeah, it was, but I don't think anybody was doubting that United is going to win this game. But still, though, it was a good, necessary second goal, which, in my mind, the cross was going, it was for Sesko.
Yes.
For Sesko, but he didn't get the touch with the ball. And then it's anticipating from Bruno, anticipating, trying to see where the ball is going to land. It's a good connection, not with the foot, but with the shin pad.
Yeah.
If you saw correctly, but it doesn't matter because the ball ended up in the back of the net, and you know that's second goal that we all needed.
That just shows you have to get something on it with like solid on it. When you're that close to the goal, you can score. But like what I love about that is the fact that Sesko was making the run for the cross. That's the thing, is that they're trying to find Sesko in there, and that was it. Bruno just mopped up there, but like it was a good cross in there. Sesko's unlucky. Yeah,
104th goal for Manchester United. He's picked up the Man of the Match award there. You feel he was closely pushed by Kobbie Mainoo, who consistently... I mean, let's just point something out to everybody. Under Ruben Amorim, all season, 228 Premier League minutes. And he's come in now and played not only every minute, but how difficult is that when you've hardly played to hit the ground running?
This is the quality of Kobbie Mainoo, and we saw that when he got into the team, the England team, and played in the Euros at 18. We know what the quality he's got. Everybody's confused with what was happening with Ruben Amorim, because when you look at him, somebody who's not played and coming into a Man United side that's not in great form, to play in that midfield, which is all the questions have been around, and then just to do things like this, just the quality. Like you're listening to Bruno saying that he's given them the freedom to go and express yourself because they're good players. And Kobbie's a very, very good player. And I'm just pleased that it's turned out that, you know, we're seeing that now. I think it's very embarrassing for Ruben Amorim, if we're going to be totally honest, because what we're seeing now is a Man United product, youth product, not given the opportunity to play, and very, very close to leaving the club. And then this is quality. Obviously, they've worked on this, but his touch here is perfect. Like you were saying, Berba, you want the right players in the situation to play the ball, and he was brilliant today, magnificent today.
So you like the fact his first thought is forwards, don't you?
Always, yeah, always. And when I'm watching him today, not only today, but the games he's playing, he's constantly scanning the pitch, constantly scanning where he is, where his teammates are, making that picture in his head where everybody on the pitch is. So he knows exactly when the ball comes, how to play, 1 touch or 2 touch. He's very clever, slowing the game when the game needs to be slowed down. draw the opposition towards him and then pass the ball, this way freeing the space in the opposition half. So again, very happy that he stayed, if I can say that, in United, and we are not forced to watch him play for another team, because now we can see how good he really is, and I think he can become even better, of course.
Absolutely.
And in terms of these relationships, obviously they have 3 weeks, so that there's time to work and recover. But Michael Carrick, since that first team selection, has made just one change, and that was enforced because of Dorgu's injury. I mean, how important is that in terms of the message the coaching staff are trying to get across to them there?
It's vitally important in respect to the message. But what the main thing with it is, Steve, is that when you look at the Premier League this season and the way it's going, with Arsenal, with City, with Liverpool, you know, with Villa, now you have to say with Man United, because everybody's saying, which team can put a run together? Which team can put a run together now till the end of the season who's under no pressure? Like you mentioned there, they've got Tottenham, there's no European football they have to worry about. They can just play, train, get ready for the next game with the momentum, Steve. You know, it just, you look at it and you think to yourself, well, it's going to be interesting to see how this finishes up for United.
Yeah. OK, another good day for United and Michael Carrick, not so for Tottenham. Game change with that red card for the captain, Christian Romero. Here's his goalkeeper, Guillermo Vicario. He was avoidable,
of course, and I think he was probably their best player today, right? Saving the shots from United. Of course, everybody with Spurs connection will be disappointed today, because, as I said before, the moment they received the red card, the moment where they lost the game, in my opinion, because it was very difficult for them to, you know, in the shape of form United are, to defend, to not concede goals. And now they need to start again and again, like all the time it is, they lack that consistency. In the moments where they need to have it, to stay concentrated in the head. But as I said before, for what we already saw say about Romero, something like this was coming.
Yeah.
Something like this was coming probably, and it's about the position probably of the staff around the manager to know that, look, he hasn't had the best week, maybe should put him to rest a little bit, not play. But at the same time, though, he's the captain, he's the leader. The team starts with him, right? And he knows it. And that's why sometimes he affords to be more vocal.
And he's had 9 career red cards for club and country. He's had 2 in the Premier League this season, but according to the key match incident panel, who obviously review these, they say the referee have got 2 wrong and should have had 4. And we're going to show them both now. Here's the first one. At home to Brentford. He only got a yellow for this, and this should have been serious foul play.
When you look at this, watch his legs on this. He's off the ground, he's coming in. That's how the referee can look at that and not see red. That's totally on the referee. It's such a bad decision. Terrible decision there.
He did get 2 yellows against Liverpool, first for dissent.
Yeah, but then look at that. Look what he does to him there. He kicks him in the chest. Look. I know he's making a big deal of it there, Konate, look. But he's kicked him in the chest. And this is what VAR's there to see, these things. Look, he's got to get sent off for it. This is the captain of Tottenham. This is the person that they're relying on. And
this is Brentford away, where he got a yellow, and they're saying that's denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. That should have been red as well.
Well, I don't know what Dimmy thinks of this one, but he's Alice wild slash. And the thing is that he stopped him from being able to get through onto that ball. So again, you probably could have easily given him a red, and this one here is just reckless. You know, a bad challenge.
I still think that these actions, especially for him, are coming from that belief that he's so good that he can get away with something or tackles or whatever, and that false belief sometimes that you're good on the ball, that you're the leader, that you're the captain, can give you that arrogance to do what you want on the pitch. This is how I see it from time to time. It maybe sounds strange, but this is how football players sometimes think. The team starts with me, I'm the captain, I'm the leader, I can afford to do what I want to do on the pitch. But that bad judgment sometimes can lead to tackles like this, which leads obviously to red cards.
Absolutely.
Or sometimes it is a red card, but the referee doesn't see it, or bad judgment, and then you're lucky.
He's a liability. And the fact is, like Dimi, you said there, he says whatever he wants off the pitch, and he does whatever he wants on the pitch. He looks like someone to me he's out of control with that team. A team that needs their captain to be leading by example. He's not.
Were you pointing directly at your coaching staff after the goal? One straight off the training ground?
Yeah, it was Johnny's had his eye on set plays, Johnny Evans and Keita, the analyst. So it's
it's great when things come off. We obviously all got different ideas, but the lads have carried off great, and Bruno, Cobby and Brian put it away, so yeah, delighted with that.
How does Tottenham's red card change your approach to this second half?
It doesn't really. It can't. Mentally, we've got to treat it exactly the same, and that's the biggest challenge against 10 men. That make sure mentally that you treat it like it's the same game and keep the intensity, keep the quality. So hopefully we can do well second half.
I'm just sat right by the dugout, and I heard Steve Holland just reminding Ahmad to be careful. You don't want to give the referee any reason to level things up.
No, listen, he's not going to do it deliberately, but I think you just got to manage the game and be sensible in the game, and but certainly got to keep that intensity and the energy in the performance.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Owen Hargreaves and Joe Hart watching with me. It was an even, entertaining game to start with, and then Christian Romero sent off Joe in the 29th minute for a serious foul play tackle on Casemiro. Is it a clear straight red?
Yeah, we said it straight away. He just started to lose control here, and I think in the blind side he sees Casemiro coming in aggressively, and then you just know that Romero's got that switch. He doesn't need to do that. Ali was saying it in comms. There's no need to go in like he has. He can still go in to win that ball almost with a side foot. He just smashes him. And actually, we feared for Casemiro at the time. He's done well to recover from that.
Excessive force and endangering an opponent, Owen.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. That's why he apologised to Casemiro. It's just late, heavy. Ali nailed it. He didn't need to stay on him. He could have tackled and come away. Decided to stay on him. And to be fair, up to that point, Tottenham were quite even with Man United, but there's no need. Cruyff tries to get out of trouble and he just...
A 6 red, Owen, in 152 games for Tottenham. That's one every 25 games. He's already missed 3 games for suspension this season, will miss 4 more. Is he becoming a liability?
It's just too many. There's no need. He's a good player. He likes to tackle. He enjoys it, but there's no need. And when you're getting red cards at it, which is costing your team, there's nothing positive about it whatsoever.
And then less than 10 minutes later, Manchester United in front. And another set piece for them, Joe. It came from a well-worked corner.
Yeah, it looked really, really good, really slick, intelligent, brilliant from Cobby Mainoo, a little pass around the corner. And you were saying about his position there,
How good's this corner, by the way? Honestly, the whole thing, the position Cobby takes to come around the corner and pass it, where Bruno starts the way finishes, seeing set piece. Last season, they really struggled, United. This season, they've been one of the best teams you see on the graphic. But the goal, honestly, is fantastic.
Yeah. 8 from corners now as well. When you've got that delivery from Bruno Fernandes, it's such a strength.
That's a delivery from the set piece coach, by the way. That was a brilliant work, and the boys executed it, but I thought it was a fabulous goal.
Manchester United lead by a goal to nil. They also, of course, have a man advantage because of Christian Romero's second red card of his career. And, Writer, you saw it bubbling.
What a night at Old Trafford. That is Manchester United football again. This wasn't just 3 points. This was belief, momentum, and personality all rolled into one performance. United didn't play perfect football, but they played winning football, and that matters more than anything right now. The biggest difference? Mentality. When Fulham pushed, United didn't collapse. When the game got messy, they leaned into it. That's something we haven't been able to say for a long time. Michael Carrick deserves massive credit. The structure was clear, the players knew their roles, and most importantly, they were brave. United kept attacking even after setbacks instead of sitting back and hoping. That's a huge shift from what we've seen in recent seasons. And let's talk about the moments. Set pieces finally looking dangerous. Midfield winning second balls. Attackers making decisive runs instead of hiding. These are small details, but small details win games in this league. The late winner? That's Old Trafford heritage. Pressure, noise, belief. You could feel it coming. This win doesn't mean United are suddenly title contenders. Let's be calm. But it does mean something bigger. This team is starting to trust itself again. Confidence is growing. The crowd is back. The players are fighting for each other. And suddenly, opponents are feeling it when they come here. Momentum is a dangerous thing in football. And right now, Manchester United have it. Next game is another test. No room for hype. But one thing is clear. Old Trafford is becoming a problem again.